Hey everyone, thank you for checking out this week's episode of the Pint Pals Podcast. If you want to support the podcast in other ways, be sure to check out our Patreon at www.patreon.com/pintpals. If you choose to subscribe monthly, you can receive access to special videos, private Snapchats, discounted merch, as well as being toasted during each episode. And as always, subscribing to our Patreon is always appreciated but never expected. Thank you, we'll see you in the next episode.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Pint Pals Podcast. It is Lucas. And
I'm Nate.
And today we are covering some holiday ales. And we got all dressed up. We took care of the tap room. That's what we should call this.
The tap room?
The tap
I
room.
like it. The tap room.
This.
We're coming up with names for our hangout here.
I've got my Let's Get Crackin' Christmas sweater. Alexis and I try to get a new Christmas sweater each year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is it a new one? Or you?
Yeah, I just got this a couple days ago.
Oh, okay.
And then you dug out a Santa hat?
I dug out a Santa hat here, and I got a nice little warm sweater on, so I'm good to go. I used to have a bunch of like ugly sweaters, and I don't have anymore.
That's disappointing.
I
have
sad.
about 2 or 3 of them. I have one that's got a deer on it, and it's got a pouch to hold a beer bottle.
That's great.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I've seen that. I feel like I've seen you wear that before.
Oh yeah, because we've been friends for a little bit now, and you've seen me during the holidays.
A little bit now.
Yeah. So before we get started with this episode, I want to give you your Christmas present.
See, now my Christmas present hasn't come in yet for you, so.
And
it would be good to show on a podcast, but.
This is
cool.
Good to show on a podcast.
Are we being supported by Target now?
Nope, we are not. And I'm going to cover that up because that's somebody's address. You actually have a bunch of different presents.
Bruh.
Here you go. Start with that one.
All right. Oh, you did a good wrapping job here. Look at this.
Yeah, I didn't. We didn't have tape.
You didn't have tape.
Yeah, tucked it in.
Oh, that's funny. Just keeps going.
ASMR.
Ooh, shit. Nice.
I know.
You know how much I don't like Guinness, but
it was.
Their blonde ale was good. I enjoyed it. So, is this for a certain type of beer?
Yeah, it's a snifter.
It's for a snifter.
For
it isn't
high ABV stouts.
Oh,
that's
okay,
not
so
a Guinness glass. It is a glass that
says
Guinness on it.
Yeah, it says Guinness on it.
But it's not
okay.
Regular.
I gotcha. Do I hug you?
You have more.
All right. Shit.
This is so the reason I got this whole thing.
Best not to
throw it away. It's wrapping paper.
I don't want to make it in the mic. That's what I was trying to avoid.
Gotcha.
Ooh, Pierrat. I think
it's Perret. It's a Belgian beer. It's a tulip glass. I got you.
What's the tulip glass for?
Well, I'm guessing that one's for Belgians.
Checks out. Well, I mean, the other one was for Guinness, but it's not for Guinness.
Yeah.
Throw me off here, man.
And so the reason I did this was because
I appreciate this.
You talk about how you don't have any beer glasses, and since you're on a
literally using the Pikachu here,
it doesn't even register on the green screen. But
good shit. Nice. My favorite.
Yeah, that's why I got it. That's the only reason I got it.
Nice. Miller Lite, my favorite domestic.
Because you don't have any beer glasses, and you're the co-host of a beer podcast. So
I have beer. I have like the Pilsner ones. No?
Try to spice it up a little bit.
Try to spice it up.
I always have my brewery glasses, except today, because I didn't pack any.
Except for today. That's awesome.
It's from a brewery that I've never heard of.
May the horse be with you. So is it Stable Craft Brewing.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
Where they? You know where they're from?
I don't know where they're from.
Well, we gotta look it up.
Yeah, we can look it up.
Stable Craft Brewing.
Here, I'll look it up. You open up the rest of your presents.
I'm already typing.
Oh, it's from Virginia.
Virginia. Oh, okay. You're a territory.
What? I'm from New York.
Weren't you born?
I was born in a different state. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Finley Brewing. Let's go. The podcast I wasn't able to be part of, but I did enjoy listening to. Need to try some of their beers now. Oh my god, man. You're overwhelming me here.
What? I was getting you beer glasses.
Jesus. Good stuff. So you know what? I actually, funny enough, have one. I have this.
Oh, okay.
But it's at my parents' house, so.
Oh, so now you have one
I
here.
don't actually have one. I appreciate it, because I do love Sam Adams.
And
Bruh.
that's the last one. You got all of your presents.
Jesus, man.
And
Woo!
I washed them yesterday after I got them, so
So,
they are good to drink from, but if you wanted to wash them, I wouldn't be insulted. That's your Oktoberfest mug.
ooh.
And it's heavy C's because I know you went to Baltimore recently.
Oh, I see. Okay, I was wondering what Cutlass 5 was. Okay, Heavy C is nice. Yeah, the Tropicana was amazing. I'm gonna sound like this the whole time.
Why?
I like it.
Okay.
I love all of these.
Yeah.
And now I have a shit ton of glass on my desk right now.
Yep.
And I'm panicking.
Well, if you want, you can put them. You put whatever you want back in.
How about I hand you
Okay.
them and you put them in there? They're clean, so I can use them for this.
I mean, I washed them yesterday, but they sat in
you know what?
my
Fuck
trunk
it.
with
It's
wrapping
beer.
paper
It's
on
got
it.
alcohol in it.
Okay.
Right.
Do you want the Oktoberfest mug?
Yeah, I want that one.
Well, I mean, you only need 4 glasses. So.
I do. I'll take that one. I'll get rid of the. I'll put the small sifter ones. I'll give you this one here. You can actually maybe set it over there. I don't know how it works.
I'm just gonna set it over here. That's better.
And then I'll hand you this. And I'll also give you Sammy Adams. Okay, we're doing this live right now. Opening gift. Well, now I wish I had my gifts for you.
Don't worry about it. It's
Mine,
fine.
mine took.
Oh, you want me to take the other ones away?
I'll just put these ones on here.
Okay.
There's a nice little thing in here. So yeah, my gifts are coming for you, but mine require some crafting in order to put together. So
Why?
you'll
What
see.
did you get me?
You will see. Well, I can't tell you, or else
Yeah,
you
you
will be
can.
surprised.
Well, I mean, we don't need to have
You'll be
surprises.
surprised. Well, so what should I use this one for?
You can use it for whatever one you want. We have 4 beers.
It's so comically big for
It's
only
an Oktoberfest
half.
mug.
I know we're drinking half of a beer that we're going to be doing in this podcast. It's a comically sized. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's go get started here with our first one. So this one here is from Homestead Beer Company, called Tannenbaum. It's their Christmas Ale.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to talk anything about it or say anything about it?
Well, Homestead Brewing, our Homestead Beer Company. They are right outside of Columbus, and I have had a bunch of their different beers, and I've actually met the owner a few times because he came up to Bowling Green when I was working up there to distribute his beers. Since I have to drive home, there you go.
Ooh.
Oh, I already smell
Smells
it.
really good.
This is why I love Christmas ales, and I'm glad that it's snowing out there as well, because that really just
Is it snowing right now?
yeah.
Oh, right here.
The roads
Got
were
quite a bit
pretty
of snow
slick.
last night, so
Yeah. Well, not as much as my parents got. I'll say that.
Really?
Yeah.
So New York got a lot of snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Whole East
I
Coast
was
did.
honestly I was expecting a lot more snow.
I was hoping for a lot
Here.
more snow because I was like, if it's bad enough, won't have to go to work.
Fair enough there.
I can already smell the spices coming off of it.
That's good.
See,
Let's-
all of these beers. Do you have cinnamon?
I
Could've done
don't.
the
You
cinnamon rim.
that was the thing. We were supposed to do cinnamon.
Oh, is that what
and
we
you
were gonna
didn't-
do?
Yes, we're gonna do cinnamon
Damn.
for these.
Damn, I'm gonna blame you on that.
All right. Fair enough there.
Are you ready for your first sip here?
Let's go for it.
What does that taste like to you? Tastes like a gingerbread cookie to me.
Give me a sec. I was a little thrown off by the amount of spice.
All of these beers. Well, no, that's not true. Not all these beers.
Well,
I'm doing today.
Compared to other ones I've tried, this one's got a lot. It's got a much heavier spice taste to it. You get
Tastes like gingerbread to me, like a ginger
Really?
snap or a gingerbread cookie. Yeah.
I mean, I get like a hint of that, but I wouldn't say like, oh my gosh, this is like
That's
snap
all
cookie.
I'm getting.
Really.
Like it doesn't taste like just ginger. You know what I mean? It tastes like that.
I have more. To me, it's more like a roasted.
You're getting roasted on this?
I'm getting like.
Are you just getting alcohol warmth? How much is it? It's like I know it's up there because all
The ABV 7.3.
Yeah, I know.
I don't.
Christmas sales
I
are
don't
up
even
there
think it's
usually.
like the alcohol burn. I don't. No, it isn't alcohol burn. It's. I don't. Honestly, I cannot pin the taste on this. It's.
Huh.
And you're getting just a ginger snap.
Like a gingerbread cookie. Yeah.
Like I can get a hint of that, but like, I taste not burnt, but like just heavily roasted malt taste. Is there malts in this? I'm guessing because it's the heart of a beer. I answered my own question.
There you go.
Um,
But it's not. I don't think that this is overwhelming with spice at all. It tastes like gingerbread cookies to me.
I'm not really getting that. I mean, I am, but like, not not as much as you're exclaiming you are.
Maybe it's just because my palate is.
You have a refined palate.
Well,
Yeah.
fine.
Raise the pinky there. I don't know. I just get like a heavily dark roasted taste to it. You're not getting that at all. This is weird. I'm almost convinced that we're not drinking the same beer right now.
Well, we are drinking the same beer, and there's video evidence of that.
There is.
I mean, I'm not getting like. It just tastes like gingerbread cookies to me.
I mean, the smell is really good. It was a little bit better when I just kind of let it go down in my throat instead of like let it rest on my tongue a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm still getting kind of like a heavy roasted kind of taste from it.
Really?
Yeah. This is weird. It's such a
big difference in taste.
I wonder if it's one of those things, like what is it, super tasters? Where they can taste like.
Am I a
really,
super taster?
Are you a super taster?
I don't know. I've never done that.
Do you have a refined taste? I don't know if I've done it before in high school. I was not, unfortunately. But I wonder if it's that scenario because I'm getting like maybe just a small hint of what you're talking about, but then the rest just feels like.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like it does still taste like a beer.
I agree. It tastes like a beer.
It's a gingerbread cookie beer. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not like I'm drinking liquid gingerbread.
No. Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Like the tasting notes that I'm getting are like a gingerbread.
Okay. Then fair enough. Then if that's the case, then yes, that is there for me. That's there.
Yeah, it's not like I'm
Not strong. Not like
blended up
if you
gingerbread.
hadn't said anything, I probably wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, I taste a gingerbread cookie. I wouldn't have picked that up. I think to me the malt just tastes too roasted to where I don't get that taste. This is the first beer that we've had that we've tasted something completely different.
Yeah. The first beer that you were wrong on.
The first beer you were wrong. Hey.
I do actually have. So every week I reach out to the breweries that we're sampling beers from, and he told me.
This is Lucas. Oh no, this is Joe. This is Joe, right?
I don't know who was running the social media.
Gotcha. The more I drink it, the more I.
They just wanted to let it be known that they are delivering I'm guessing just in the Columbus area, but they are delivering, which I know a lot of breweries have turned to that right now, especially with everything going on. But
Where in Columbus?
outside of Columbus.
Oh, outside. Okay. I can't think if I've ever had anything else from them.
You probably haven't. I know that they just started with distribution. With a distribution company. I know that because of where I used to work. And then up in Bowling Green, like he would deliver it, like the owner would deliver the beer himself because he had family in Michigan. So when he would drive up to see them, he would drop beer off for us.
Gotcha.
To sell, which was pretty cool. Because we were one of the only ones to have it.
What do you want to give this one a rating? All right, so again, on the podcast here, we just figured out the actual name for it. It is called the Prost System.
Not the Post.
Not the Post, which, technically my idea wasn't completely wrong. Anyway, the Prost System, P is our lowest on the scale, meaning probably won't drink again. R is regrettable. Our O is optimistic. Our S is
satisfactory.
I almost said super for some reason.
No, that
was weird. Satisfactory, and then T is
terrific.
Thanks
for the elbow nudge there.
So yeah, how are you going with this one?
How am I going with this one? Oh, I'm giving this one a solid T.
Really?
Very solid T. Absolutely. This is one of the beers that I usually go for. I've had this one before. This is one that I usually have in the holiday season.
Back in the holiday times.
It's not like I've had some Christmas ales that just feel like you're licking a Christmas tree, and it's too overwhelming with just the nutmeg and all the other spices and stuff like that. But this one's still a beer, and it's not overwhelming by any means. And it to me, I'm getting just strong gingerbread cookie vibes from it. So, and I love those cookies. So.
Well, I've been thinking really hard about my rating. And I'm gonna go with an O. I actually was originally gonna go with an R. But I'm gonna go with an O just because I don't feel. I see you nodding your head over there. I feel like maybe I just haven't had enough Christmas ales to know what to expect from Christmas ales. I know I've had maybe like 3 different kinds, maybe 4 at most. So yeah, I'll go with an O just because I'm optimistic. I feel like if I were to try more and have more of a comparison, I might be able to have a better rating for this one, but I'm going to stick with the O for now. Or move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Let's see. Let's go with this one. Nice. The Columbus Brewing Company Citra Noel. A happy holiday ale. And it's 7.3%. It doesn't say anything else on the can. Oh, hoppy holiday ale. Sorry. Misread that.
And this one's going to be very different from other Christmas ales that you've had.
Okay. How so?
You'll see.
We'll see. Okay. I can smell the hops instantly.
And then Columbus also got back to me, so I'll just cover that while you're pouring.
I really like the color of this.
They don't really have much, but we do plan on doing a upcoming episode. Nope, not that one. An upcoming episode with Columbus Brewing, but that's going to be taking place in the new year. They said they're nothing really going on with them right now. They said they're really excited they get to make Citra. We've had a really great feedback from our customers, and we think it's a really drinkable holiday ale that's meant to be shared with friends and family. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, you are sharing it with a friend. So
Am I? Did you get some?
This is awkward.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, smart move.
We're not peasants here, are we? That's horrifying.
Just the floating invisible glass. It's just strong. I can definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. It's just strong hops.
You ready?
Give me a sec here. I think I still got a lot of spice from the other one. You really got to cleanse your palate on these. Oh. All right. I'm good to go.
Not what you were expecting, was it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Wow. That. I don't even know how to describe how, like, just, wow.
This is the first time I think you've been speechless.
Literally, I
About a
don't
beer.
know. Like, the smell makes me think I'm just going to get a mouthful of hops. Like, I'm just going to get the strong hop taste. And
Mm-hmm. But the hops are there.
they're there, but, like, it mellows out really quick. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you get a little bit of hop and just mellow.
It is easy drinking holiday
Wow.
IPA. I would say that.
That's fantastic. I love this.
Pull it up on here.
Yeah. I'll pull it up here.
Because I mean, the reason why I like it so much is that it's a nice change of pace compared to, what I do usually during the winter and Christmas time. Click that. Yeah. Welcome on Untapped. It reads, "Welcome to a new holiday tradition. Our mahogany-colored ale features tropical fruit notes from citra hops and has a deep, rich malt character." So that's what that mild, like, almost sweetness is to it. There is the malt.
I love this.
But yeah.
I love this a lot.
Because usually I'm doing heavy stouts during the wintertime, and then during the holiday I just do like the spiced ales and other Christmas ales. But this is a really nice change of pace.
And you said it was you said it was an IPA?
It's not an IPA.
Not an
I
IPA,
misspoke.
but okay. Wow. Kind of wish I had another can of this. I'm definitely gonna go out and get some more of this. 'Cause
Yeah, you
I
can.
am-
Well,
I
hurry up
am
and
enjoying
get
this.
it.
Really? I guess.
It's a holiday beer.
Yeah. Good
We're-
point. But it's. I mean, Columbus Brewing Company is a pretty big company. I feel like they produce. mass produce
No,
pretty well.
yeah, I know, but like when it's not Christmas time, stores don't want Christmas beer on the shelf.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I got a week.
Yeah. I'm really glad you like this one, and I'm excited to have Columbus on an episode next year.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love hops, but when I smelled it, I was like, I don't know, with spice and hops, with strong hops, I don't think I'm gonna
There's
like
no
this.
spice.
No, there's no spice. Even the hops itself are just like quick and mellow, which is just beautiful. Now it said tropical fruit notes. Have you getting any of those?
No, not really. But that's just like what citrus is supposed to taste like.
I'm gonna save that for a cheers later. Because
That's
really,
what I'm doing with
That's really good.
with that.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just give my Prost rating for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a high T, because it is. You're right. It is the first beer that's left me speechless.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, just knowing you, and I guess we've done this podcast for what, about 2 months now?
Yeah.
Month and a half,
Yeah.
give or take. I would say that your knowledge of the craft beer world and industry has grown
Definitely has.
significantly.
My retention's not always the greatest, but I have been quizzing myself sometimes.
But
Sometimes I ask the same question a bunch of times, but I'm slowly
That's-
catching on and I'm learning.
that's fine. That's fine. But I'm just thinking of like all the other Like when we'd have get-togethers and stuff like that, and I would bring craft beer, and do like a small bottle share type thing. Like, ooh, try this, try this. Like, you were like, oh yeah, no, this is all right. This is all right. I like this. This is all right. But this is the first time I've seen you have a reaction like that.
I want to go back and watch it because I honestly I was just so sideswiped by that. I was not expecting that from the smell, and wow, it was just fantastic. It smells strong and hoppy. The second you drink it, you get like just a quick little hint of the hops, but then the rest just mellows out nice and smooth, and it's beautiful. Oh man. I want to drink the rest of it right now, so you better go ahead and give a rating before I drink it all.
I am going to give it an S.
Wow.
Whoa, man, we are...
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
No, you're not wrong. This is a good beer. The only reason I'm giving it an S is... I don't know. I like this beer. Don't get me wrong.
Mm.
I enjoy it. I always have it during the holidays. And it's definitely one of those beers that breaks up the just, the heavy spices and the ales and whatnot and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna give it an S. It's like, I love Tannenbaum, which I gave a T, and I was just thinking more along the lines of like when people are looking for a holiday ale.
That's fair enough. Because was there
This is
spices?
there
spices in this one?
I didn't get any spices in this
Okay,
one.
I didn't know if there was just not supposed to be because it was a different type or something. But yeah, I definitely the only downside is I don't get that warm feeling from the spice beers.
And that's when looking at a stereotypical holiday ale. That's what I was leaning towards. That's why I gave Tannenbaum
Fair enough.
the T compared to this one, which is an S. But it's still a fantastic beer, and I highly recommend giving it a try before it's gone till next year. So,
Can I ask you?
yeah,
This has to do with Columbus Brewing Company, but not specifically this beer. Bodhi, do you enjoy it?
yeah,
You do? Okay.
it's not my favorite beer from
It's
them.
not. No. Okay.
Is it your favorite beer from them?
I really like it. I won't say I haven't had a lot of their beers, so I can't really say it's my favorite beer. But I do enjoy it. But I know some people it's a hit or miss.
No, I like
And
Bodhi.
so, you like Bodhi?
I usually would get Bodhi because my favorite beer from them is a seasonal that I can't get all the time. So,
Gotcha.
and that's their Cowboy Bernie.
Well, Bodhi's their summer, isn't it?
No, Bodhi's
Is it year round?
year round. Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, their southern their Ohio coffee stout is fantastic.
We're gonna have some of that.
Highly
then.
recommend
We need some of
that.
We need to have a coffee episode.
We can do that.
I like that. All right. Well, you want to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
All right. So for our next beer here, we've got TaFT's Santa's Bribe. It's a Christmas cookie ale brewed with cinnamon, ginger, and vanilla.
This is something that I'm thinking is going to have a lot of spice to it, and I hope it
Really?
does.
So I wanted to say from our other pre-recorded technically we have another pre-recorded
That's fair to say.
video. It's called the Mystery Bag episode, which will sometime be aired later on after this one. But there was a beer that we didn't get to try on that one. I tried it. It was the TaFT Oktoberfest, and I want to try it as soon as possible because obviously Oktoberfest is gone now. But I gotta say, I was trying it, and I texted Lucas. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. And the TaFT's Oktoberfest beer was really good. So I want to say I gave. What did I say? I gave it an
You
S,
gave it an
right?
S.
Yeah, I gave it an
Yeah.
S. It's very good. And I can't imagine what it have actually been. Oh, here's my dog. My dog's gonna
too.
make a little appearance here.
I do.
Hey, buddy. So, yeah, I wanted to get that out. So even though it was past Oktoberfest, I would love to be able to try that when it's more fresh.
And they're loving the tub that they made for
Love in the Tub is
the
really
restaurant
good.
workers. or
I tried
service
that.
industry. Oh,
Yeah.
God, it was so good.
I tried it I think I got that right as COVID was breaking out. Is when I tried that for the first time. It was delicious.
Was it for COVID?
I don't know if it was for COVID because I got it. I mean, I guess it could have been, but if so, they came out with it really quick because I think I got it in
Huh.
maybe April. I want to say, but
did you? Oh, then I don't.
it was somewhere
I don't know
around.
what
It was
for
somewhere
then.
around the springtime.
But anyway, if it was for COVID or not, I do apologize to you, TaFT Brewing. I'm wrestling with your dog.
Yeah,
right
Tubo,
now
get down, buddy.
because he wants to make another appearance.
He wants to make another appearance.
There we
Okay,
go.
let's get down. Huh, get down. Sit down.
Get
All right.
down, buddy.
So I'm gonna pour this one here.
Oh man, you're doing him a disservice by pouring it in your.
Yeah. Okay. Stop. Don't even. It's a glass. It's a glass. That's all that matters. You might need a little bit more from mine, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, all these beers, like this beer is 6.2.
Do you want a little bit more of this here?
No.
Okay.
I'm plenty happy. But what did you think that Love in the Tub tasted like to you? Because I think it tasted like a chocolate-covered waffle cone.
Waffle cone is interesting. Look at that. I mean, just the chocolate in general was just really delicious. I didn't think it like any kind of chocolate thing in general, but just the general chocolate taste was really good.
So good.
What was it actually considered? Chocolate what?
I think it was a stout.
Okay.
I think it was a stout.
Okay. I didn't know if it had anything
sure it
else
was.
anything else in it as well.
It's either a stout or a porter.
Or
Look
if
it up.
it it might have been a porter. I can't remember. Look this up here real quick. Santa's bribe.
It just says winter warmer ale brewed with cinnamon, ginger, and vanilla, like it says on the can.
Fair enough.
Ah,
I can smell vanilla.
is that what you saw? I'm not.
A little bit of cinnamon. Yeah.
I think I might be getting the cinnamon, but
I want to say it's vanilla that I'm smelling with a little bit of cinnamon. But did you already drink your water?
oh no, I didn't. Good call. Good call. Good call.
Yeah, with these beers, I feel like we definitely got to do that. All right, let's go for it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this right. Does it taste very light-bodied? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very light-bodied?
Uh-huh.
Yep. It definitely coming off as that, yeah. Your reaction over there is getting me.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
I
don't like it.
I like the flavors, but I think what's ruining it for me is that it is so light-bodied.
I'm not getting.
You're not getting any of them?
Sweetness.
So I get the sweetness. I get.
Excuse me. I'm not getting.
Should I have maybe like rolled these cans? Probably.
No.
I was curious if maybe like all the spices just settled in.
Well, I would have gotten most of it.
That's true because you were at the end of the can.
This is, I mean, coming from.
I think.
To such a.
I think this right here would be a good beginner one for.
I strongly disagree.
Like it's like a beginner like. No.
If I was new to craft beer. And
I don't mean like, hey, this is what you should be getting from here. But like, if like somebody doesn't like strong spice, doesn't like the strong taste of like normal spice beers, I think this would be like that. That makes sense in a way. I'm not saying like, oh, you want to try a Christmas ale for the first time? Well, here, try this. I would not. No, I wouldn't put somebody through that.
I wouldn't put somebody through that. Hey, Chefs.
I don't mean that in like a really mean way, even though it came
off.
off really mean. I just
This one's not for me. I've enjoyed their other beers that I've had from them for the most part.
What was the percentage? It was 6.2.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This just.
Yeah,
I'm not getting.
I think just like the, just like, I don't know.
I'm not getting cinnamon, ginger, vanilla.
Huh.
I'm just getting like a beer taste, and don't get me wrong, I like the way beer tastes, but when It says Christmas cookie ale, and this doesn't taste like Christmas cookies.
I get a little bit of that at the beginning, but not like, I don't get like big Christmas cookie, but I get hints of it at the beginning. But to me, it's too light.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
very light.
I think that's what's taken away from everything.
Can you look at the bottom of the can and tell me? Does it have a date on it?
10/21.
That's probably it.
Has this been sitting too long?
That's probably it. And those adjuncts probably went away real quick.
Interesting.
So again, I mean,
there's hope. There's possibility.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna give it rating wise, but I mean the Columbus Citra Noel, I had that on the shelf before Halloween. So.
All right. So do you want to go ahead and rate it?
Yeah.
You just want to do like a 3, 2, 1 kind of thing?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1. Optimistic. Yeah.
Optimistic. Okay.
Yeah. Like the main reason is just because I feel like the adjuncts probably died off from just sitting on the shelf too long.
That's fair enough. I mean, mine, I was kind of on the border of the O and R. I feel like, I'll agree with you on that one.
I guess now we know for next year to have Christmas ale before Halloween.
I mean, is it possible to find ones that are like more recently brewed, or is it how?
I don't know. I know, like a lot of breweries with their seasonals, they just brew it once, and then once they're sold out, they're sold out. So they don't have, Christmas ale that's been hanging out. I guess, and it also depends on the style of it. Like, there's some Christmas ales out there that you can have for years, and it won't change. But I mean, something like this, you probably want to drink right away.
Yeah. All right, well, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah. It's the last beer of the night.
All right. So for our last one here, you want to introduce this one?
Yeah. So the last one here, we have Saucy Brewworks 3 Hose Christmas Ale, and the green is not being picked up at all. So
it's the invisible can.
So yeah,
that's what it is. Imagine there being green in that.
Yeah, it's a green snowflake with their logo guy with a dressed up like Santa. So.
What is this called?
It's 3 Hose.
3 Hose? I was just going to say Haas, so I'm glad you said.
It's 3 Hose.
Makes more sense. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. There you go.
You ever wonder why Santa says ho, ho, ho 3 times and not like 4 times?
Why?
I don't know. I was literally, I had no idea. You ever think about that?
We'll do it 4 times.
Ho, 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 ho.
No.
No? Ho, 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 ho.
No.
No?
Ho, 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 ho. It's Santa Claus, not an evil villain.
You just did it. You just did 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah, no. 3's
ho,
enough.
Ho, ho.
3's enough. You gotta...
No? Ho, ho, ho. All right. Just a thought. Let's not nail that coffin shut there. Let's leave it open for next time.
Fun thing about Saucy is they just opened a place in Columbus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they started out in Cleveland, I think. I don't know. I don't know if they have other tap rooms, but I know they just opened one in.
That's why I was like, this is just it's comedically large glass for this. Do you want a little bit of mine? Okay,
nope.
No. All right, cool. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Fun.
You want to pull it up on tap?
I almost had to stick my whole face in this thing just to get a sniff.
See, that smells like a Christmas ale.
See. Okay. I do like the smell of that. I think
they did message me back. They do have a few things they would like shouted out. A couple things worth shouting out. This is the last week to join their first Secret Sauce Society. Members of their Secret Sauce Society get access to our most exclusive barrel-aged and experimental beers in 740 milliliter bottles. And their new year-round beer, Juicy ASAP, which is their IPA, is now available in 12 packs.
12 packs?
Yeah. And I'm a big fan of that Juicy Ale, I'll say that.
Do a lot of craft beer places do 12 packs?
Some do.
Huh.
Some do.
Honestly, I'm trying to think of. I mean, like the bigger ones, yeah, but like, interesting. I'd like to try it. I don't think I've ever had Saucy Brewworks.
You probably haven't.
I recognize their logo and their cans. Like I've seen them before.
Have you had What's His Nuts?
No. Although that sounds fun.
That's my favorite one from them. It's a peanut butter coffee stout. So
this one's really hard to sniff.
On Untapped, it says full-bodied amber ale with a beautiful ruby hue and dense off-white head. The beer starts with notes of caramel, dark cherry, and finishes smooth with cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and ginger.
Let's dive into this.
Yeah, definitely. That is probably the most traditional Christmas ale that we've had today.
That's what I imagine a Christmas ale tastes like.
This is exactly what
like
Christmas ale tastes like.
This tastes like a standard. Wow. I'm liking it. I'm trying to pick up on all that stuff. So, the caramel, caramel, or caramel?
It's caramel.
Caramel.
What
Caramel.
do you say?
I say it, honestly, I interchange it, but caramel. I don't know. I feel like I interchange it too much to really say it. But you say caramel?
Yeah.
Caramel.
Even though there's a town where, in New York pronounced caramel, but
Caramel.
we all call it caramel.
Caramel.
No, not the town, but we call like I don't know.
I know
the
what you're
candy.
I know what you're saying.
Caramel.
Yeah.
I'm not getting dark cherry, but that's fine. I'm getting like this would be perfect with the cinnamon brown sugar rim.
I could agree.
This is
Delicious.
I want
This is
more of
very
this.
delicious. Honestly, I think for next week, on top of the Columbus, I think this might be another one that I get with it. Like this right here is what. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of Christmas ales, but this I feel would be a standard. Like just, not so much like a baseline, but like just like, this is what I should expect from a Christmas ale.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty accurate
This
on
is
that.
yeah.
Okay.
This is a Christmas ale through and through. Like this is what I look forward to drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Beers like this and Tannenbaum. And I look forward to drinking all these beers. I'll say that. I am a big fan of drinking seasonals.
I like beer.
I do like beer. But it's it's kind of, this is the last seasonal that we pretty much get until March.
Is there no Valentine's Day?
I mean, I'm sure breweries do something, but nobody's
really.
taking down their Christmas beer displays to put
Fair
up
enough.
Valentine's Day beer.
So what would that be? St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do their Irish beers.
This is good. I love the aftertaste. I don't have, like, the spice aftertaste isn't just remaining in my mouth the entire time.
Yeah.
It's nice and smooth.
It's like you could have this beer, like if you were to do a flight with this beer, it wouldn't overwhelm the other beers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm going to drink
getting
water.
flights? You remember going places?
You remember going places? You remember? Remember when? Maybe we should get that aesthetic. Maybe we should just start making flights for ourselves here.
I mean, that's essentially what we're doing.
It is, yeah. In big
Well, now you
German
have beer
Oktoberfest
glasses,
beer
so.
glasses. Comically large glasses.
That is excellent.
You want to give a rating for this one?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna give it a T, hands down. When it comes to Christmas ales, it's got the spice that the holiday ales have, but it's not too overwhelming. I just think in the future, I highly recommend it. Anybody out there, if you do try this one, go with definitely do the brown sugar cinnamon rim.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I'll have to remember that when I actually drink it next week.
Do you have any plans for Christmas?
I should ask, do these come in 4-packs or 6-packs? You know?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I went to the single section and got these.
Fair enough. I didn't know if you've stocked them before and you've been like, just happened to remember. But
I have stocked them before, but I can't remember.
That's fine. Plans next week, they're all still kind of like in the early stages of deciding what's going on.
Gotcha.
But do you want to rate this?
Yeah.
Want to rate this one here?
Yeah. I guess who cares about what I'm doing? But
oh, I mean, yeah, you can explain what you're doing. Sorry, mine's kind of like a touchy kind of situation, so I didn't want to talk about it too much. But like, you can go ahead. I'd be glad.
Well,
honestly, I thought maybe we were gonna hang out at some point, you know. But
on Christmas?
Well, not on Christmas, but like sometime next week, you know.
I mean, we can. Yeah. I mean,
go ahead.
Okay. I have Christmas off, so that's nice. I don't have to do that.
Thank God.
Yeah. But where I work now, I work at Amazon in their fulfillment center, so it's kind of busy right now.
Do you want to tell us the job, the day-to-day job tasks you have?
I put stuff in boxes, and then I put boxes on a conveyor belt. That's pretty much all I do.
You know what? Maybe one of the things I've ordered, you've put in a box. Maybe you put your own gift. Can you imagine? You put your own gift in the box and wrapped it and then sent it out.
I don't think I did.
No?
I don't think I did.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing you've had to put in a box? Do you actually get to see the items like that are going in the boxes? Like
yeah.
Okay, they're not like smaller boxes you put into a bigger box.
I'm actually not allowed to say
really
what I put in the box.
Ooh, non-disclosure agreement. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You
can tell me afterwards. It's okay.
But I cannot go back to New York due to the pandemic situation. So, and I don't think Alexis's family is doing anything.
We'll do something.
Yeah, we can do something. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't give your rating.
Did you give your rating?
Yeah.
You did a T. That's right.
Yeah, I did a T.
I'm also gonna go with a T. This is great. Just like what I was saying earlier, it's got all the spices. This is what I imagine a Christmas ale should taste like. And the aftertaste of like the spices are good, but it doesn't like overwhelm me with spices afterwards to where I feel like I might need to drink water or something else before I eat something else or something like that. It's just overall really delicious and all around well-bodied.
Yeah, no, definitely. I can definitely back you on that one.
I'll leave my last sip on there for a cheer as well.
Are you ready to move on to the cheers?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. So, first cheers of the night, I'm going to dedicate to all the listeners out there. I hope you pick up some amazing holiday ales, maybe because of this. I highly recommend giving everything a try. I know I said on the one that I was optimistic about it, but I would still recommend everybody giving these beers a shot. And I hope everybody has a safe and fun holiday this year, especially with everything going on. But I mean, I like to be optimistic about it.
Sorry, you chose the longest share for this big ass glass that I'm not holding up. I need to work out more.
I'll just wrap it up here. Here's to you. Thank you.
I was just curious. I didn't realize that the whole bubble formation was on the inside. So like, it's indented here and then pops out on the inside.
Do you know why it's like that?
Why is that? I'm curious now. Does it help mix up the beer as it's like?
Because it's riveted. It keeps the head the whhole time.
Okay.
And when they first designed it, it was a way to make the glass a little bit more feminine, so women wouldn't feel intimidated to drink out of that.
Interesting. Huh. I'm intrigued by that.
Do you have any toasts you would like to give?
Honestly, I was trying to think, but no, I agree with the viewers, but I don't really have any other kind of toasts.
Yeah, I don't really have any other toasts either. So.
All right. Well, do we want to do our beers of the night here?
Yeah.
We forgot to do that.
Oh
guess
shit, we usually do that. Yeah,
we do usually do that first.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll close out with our beers of the night here.
Yeah.
So we'll start at our lowest beer for the night. So the one not necessarily the worst, but just compared to the others wasn't
just
the
get
greatest.
Yeah.
He's wanting to go ahead. So I guess we're it's kind of unanimous here, with the TaFTs for both of us.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Earlier in the year when it first comes out next year.
Yeah, because we said this one was canned back in
October,
the 21st of October. So 2 months later,
it shouldn't. It shouldn't, but
who knows?
Maybe it did. I just wasn't that big of a fan of it. I mean, the other ones just blew it out of the water. I'll say that.
All right, so 3. What was your third?
3. Ooh, this is tough. 3. You're gonna disagree with. 3. I'm gonna make Columbus Citra Noel. Again, the beers that we have left, I gave 2 of them T's and I gave this one an S. I do enjoy this beer. I think it's a fantastic beer to have during the holidays, but just in the grand scheme of things, when thinking about a holiday, like a Christmas beer, holiday ale, something with that spice, and even though, I don't want to feel like I'm contradicting myself because I get this to break up the beers that have all the spices, but just in the grand scheme of things with, us doing a podcast first and somebody who may be looking for a Christmas beer that has the spices, that's the only reason why I gave it an S. I mean, like, a Christmas beer definition has the spices in my book, so.
Fair enough. Real quick, you're gonna hate me for it. Try this one more time for me. I'm just curious. Just try it one more time. See is it still the same for you?
Yeah, that's
still
gross.
Kind of the same. Okay. I went back to try the TaFTs again, and I got it wasn't as light bodied originally. I still stand with my rating and everything, but yeah. I was just curious because I know there's been beers in the past where we've tried them. I've tried them later, and they were much better. Mm-hmm. All right, 3 for me is going to be the Tannenbaum. It was weird because I was getting completely different flavors than what you were getting. To me, it was too much of like a burnt roast, not burnt, but like heavily roasted malt, and I just wasn't really vibing with it as much for a Christmas beer. 2?
Yeah. What's your number 2?
My number 2, it's gonna be surprising. It's gonna be very surprising. I'm gonna go with the Citra Noel.
Really?
Yes, and here's the only reason why. What you said earlier about I don't know what you just said earlier was one of them. Oh, it was about this one. It was that you're right. It isn't like, since this is the Christmas episode, I'm expecting Christmas ale and the spice stuff. And while this was an amazing, absolutely freaking amazing and totally blew my mind. I'm only putting it second just because I feel like, and I'll go with my first, might as well. I feel like this one really, I keep holding it up, even though the green screen's capturing it. The Saucy Brew Works really captured that standard, what I expected from a Christmas ale. So that's the only reason it beat it out, is just because of that. They were both absolutely phenomenal. They both received teas for me tonight. But what you said spoke to me. Like, yeah, the Columbus Brewing one, it's a good ale. But I think the one that speaks more Christmassy is the Three Hoes from Saucy Brew Works.
The Three Hoes.
We keep holding it up like it's gonna matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Is my number 2. It's smooth, yet still has that spiciness to it, but it's not overwhelming to the point where you could probably have, even though, maybe not, it's 7.5%. So you can have, I mean, if you wanted to, the in-laws are getting to you. Yeah, definitely. You could have a few of these and still feel like you could have something else because the spice isn't taking over your taste buds. But this was a nice spiced ale to have. To be completely honest, I haven't had much Christmas ales in the way of Christmas ales this year. Mainly because it was 60 degrees a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And it just really hasn't felt...
Since yesterday, it hasn't really felt like Christmas. Or the season.
Yeah.
Winter season.
I mean, this is our second snowfall.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it especially with, I guess, COVID and... I mean, it doesn't just... It's a different Christmas this year. It's a different holiday season, for sure. But that's my number 2. On that somber note. And number 1, I was going to make it Tannenbaum from Homestead, just because I love gingerbread cookies, and when I was drinking this, it tasted like gingerbread cookies to me. So, bravo to Homestead. This is...
I definitely want to try more of their stuff, but I'm very surprised how different our tastes were.
So good.
It was so interesting. Well, I think that's it for this episode. I really appreciate Lucas. Thank you so much for these gifts. I really do appreciate them.
Of course, I'm glad you
make
finally
sure I
have
take good care of them, especially my
beer glasses.
My nice Oktoberfest glass, which I feel like how big are those? How many ounces?
I don't know.
No, okay.
Well, it wouldn't be ounces, would it? Be liters?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, technically, it could be ounces and liters. It's just you go. Yeah. Anyway, appreciate. Jeez. Appreciate everybody. You guys are all awesome.
Yes.
Cheers to all you. You're
definitely
absolutely amazing. Let's do one more cheers. Since I feel like we got to end on a cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna make him end on his favorite. All right, everybody, you're amazing. We hope to see you all in the next episode. Cheers. Hey everyone, thank you for checking out this week's episode of the Pint Pals Podcast. If you want to support the podcast in other ways, be sure to check out our Patreon at www.patreon.com/pintpals. If you choose to subscribe monthly, you can receive access to special videos, private Snapchats, discounted merch, as well as being toasted during each episode. And as always, subscribing to our Patreon is always appreciated but never expected. Thank you. We'll see you in the next episode.